Good morning. Hang on, answering a question. I've got to take everything out the window the first week of January.
Oh,
sorry. Good morning, Facebook Live. Hello, peeps. It's a lovely warm morning here. In the studio. We've got Leslie in her Christmas jumper, which we'll show off in a bit, and we've got Sarita with us opposite, and I think she's actually going to be watching and listening. No sound this week because it overlaps, doesn't it?
That was mostly my computer last week. That was totally my fault. It wasn't Carol's fault. It was mine.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm going to be flipping the camera around a couple of times today so that we all have a go. What's happening? Oh, it's nearly Christmas, so I'm in a bit of a wind down phase. Don't say that. It's 6 days away. Christmas is 6 days. Are you ready yet?
I am kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
Everything's I've got if I've left anything unwrapped, it's really like if anything's not wrapped yet, then I don't know where it is. So I'll be like tripping over stuff like, oh, I was supposed to give that to so and so for Christmas. So yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet either. Production line number 1 has been done. Production line number 2 has been finished. I got production line number 3. Good morning. It says Unravel and Unwind CIC. Is that Sarita? Was that you that said morning?
I look so bad.
No, you don't.
I didn't talk.
Oh no, we got a couple of viewers. Good morning, viewers. Say hello. It'd be nice to say hello.
Yeah, that wasn't me. So
as I was saying, my Christmas presents. Production line 1 is done. Production line 2 is done. I've got production line 3 to do over the next 2 days, so that I can get everything down here and do my giving, because I love giving. So that's where I'm at. What have you got going on, Leslie?
Oh, I don't know, because we don't really have Christmas.
You don't have Christmas, but you look like you have Christmas.
Yes.
Look at that amazing jumper. Have you got your lights turned on?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's blinking.
Yeah, look, if I come in a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Can you see the lights blinking? That is amazing Christmas jumper. You're making me feel quite festive now. And I don't usually feel very festive.
Yeah, so when I wore it to work, I wore brown tights and my brown shoes, so I had like a trunk and a brown skirt. But
Hi, Freya! Freya's actually managed to watch us this morning.
Morning, Freya.
Oh, fabulous. I think this is the most viewers we've had so far. This is amazing. Freya says, hi, Leslie.
hi, my darling. How are you?
Hopefully she's okay.
Hi, Leslie.
She's shouting in capitals, but that might be because she's losing her voice.
Poor
She hasn't got a cold or anything. It's just her voice has gone really croaky, quite high pitched. I reckon it is probably talking too much
I
at work.
wonder if my friend Claire is watching today.
And she's not at work yet.
She's. I've got a friend called Claire, and I know her. Hello, Claire. If you're watching this, either while it's happening or after. Hi. She knows me from my Twitch channel, but I haven't been on my Twitch channel for a while. Sorry. I've been here. And she suggested to us last night that maybe we ought to do a Twitch stream from here, and I said it's actually been discussed.
It has, has, and we have now got
space.
we have got a Twitch account now as Unravel and Unwind. We got that far, but we haven't used Twitch yet. Oh, that's the doorbell.
You can stay in here, Tree.
We get all excited when the doorbell goes.
Who's come to join our house party?
I wonder. I know it's not Carol. Carol couldn't come today, could she?
One of the homemade girls.
One of the homemade girls. Oh, what, Sally? Rose?
Okay.
Is it Sally or Rose? Ah,
Oh,
they
okay.
might want some help with crochet this morning then. I did warn them we'd be Facebook Living. That'd be quite nice. I have got my crochet out today. This is a little bit of something that I've been doing, well, all year. It's a pattern by Rainbow Valley Crochet, so from Helen Free, and it's this beautiful, beautiful lace sunrise stole. It's called, but I'm not doing it like the sunrise stole. When it's finished, it will need proper blocking. If I stretch that out, can you see the there's like a net and shells in between, and I'm using this yarn here, which is a mulberry silk, and it's a gradient yarn. So one end is white, as you saw on the outside, and the other end is this really gorgeous deep purple, and it's a gradient, so it's not a strong colour change. It happens
just
quite.
The blend from beginning to end, or does it
Yes.
change in the middle as well?
It changes all the way. It just gradually gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and it hasn't got a solid colour change to it.
But it still
and
goes through.
I'll get. Why am I showing this? It's back to front when you show
enjoy
it.
reading that, folks. We'll get a mirror in a minute.
I'll tell you what it is. It's mulberry silk yarn, and it's from Natalie Stewart, luxury gradient yarn. So nataliestewart.co.uk, and it's so soft, and I feel so divine. So I'm not in the Christmas spirit yet because we've still got 6 days to go, but I did paint my nails, pretty colours, gorgeous midnight blue and snowflakes and fancy sparkles. I've got an advent calendar that every day you open the calendar you get a new nail polish or something, which is really sweet.
Hello, come in. Don't be
Hello,
shy.
don't be shy. Hi guys.
Not allowed to be shy.
That's all right. I won't put you on the camera if you don't want to be. No, I didn't think so. So we've got a couple of our friends from the homemade group have popped in this morning for crochet support, and you're lucky because all 3 of us know crochet, and we're splitting between the 3 of us on Facebook Live, so I don't wear my voice out. And I'm actually going to turn this round to Leslie so she can explain what she's doing. She's fiddling with what looks like they could be Christmas trees. So I'm just going to turn you around. There you go, Leslie.
Oh, I can't see me.
No, but we can see you. So, yeah, go for it.
Right.
What are you doing?
That's what I'm doing. 3D Christmas trees. The first ones I saw were.
I'm going to bring it closer.
Were big table decorations, and so I've adapted them as I adapt everything. But I have got.
You like it strong? Yeah. Do you like it with just
This is 12-inch square. So I will just go through it quickly, and you can watch. Fold it in half. At least being on video, you can play it back, can't you?
Yes.
As
Yeah.
many times as you want. Fold it in half. You've got a line down the middle. And you fold it in half the other way. And I think I should have folded them the other way, but I tend not to worry about
tutorial while I'm doing my own.
Yeah, it's good. To be
I tend not to worry too much about which way I
This is
fold
why
them.
I was moving myself up so
The crossways, pattern on the outside,
Yeah.
and then we've got. So then we turn it over and go corner to corner.
Origami Leslie is in the house.
First corner to corner, and then the other way. So you've got 3 folds. 3 folds? No, should be 4, I think. So you've got that one, that one, that one, and that one.
Yeah.
That all makes sense. And then when you hold it up like that, no, actually I've done it the wrong way round today. I always do the folds the wrong way round when I need.
Alright, so the diagonals are supposed to be mountain folds and the X across in the middle is supposed to be valley?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's why usually when I do them myself, I don't worry too much about which way my folds go because I.
Yeah, but if you fold it both ways anyway, it actually gives it more movability.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry.
Flexibility.
Yeah. Yeah. You can. It's easier to fold next time, basically.
Yes, I know. I usually sit there without doing these without thinking, and then when you suddenly have got to think about it, that one needs to go the other way.
I'm gonna have to watch this when I get home.
Well, it just all it seems like it's a lot of flapping paper to me at the moment. me folds won't fold. Because that's going to go that way. They should drop in. Oh, all the ones I did this morning, all these little ones.
Perfect.
Yes, they all just dropped into place. I must admit, this is the first time I've done one this size, but I thought they could go in the window. That was what I was thinking of. As
Yeah, that'd be
Christmas
nice.
trees.
Yeah.
Make a giant version of that star as well.
Yes.
Because I think the bigger it is, the less fiddly it is.
Right.
Ah, that looks a bit better. Yeah,
So
we're
that's
getting
the
there.
shape we end up with. So once you've got all your folds behaving themselves, there's your square of paper, and they do sort of tend to drop in.
Ah, oh, I like that. Yeah.
So then you've got 4 sides,
Yep.
and you fold from the top to the middle,
If Freya's still watching this, she's going to love this.
like that.
Jane
And you
says,
do the-
hello Christmas tree, mummy and Si.
I thought she might be coming down.
Yeah, I
Hi,
thought Jane
Jane.
might be coming, but
Will you be
Are
coming,
all right,
Jane?
Jane? You could bring Jake.
Jake is
Yeah,
more
he
than
off
welcome.
school?
I don't know whether he's off school
Mine
or
aren't
not.
off till Wednesday.
So we've got
Well, actually,
that side, and we turn over and do exactly the same the other side. And obviously the bigger the square you start with will be the taller your tree is. So now I've got to that side and to that side. And this is where the fun starts. So can you sit on the table?
Yep.
Right, so I lay it on the table because it's easier. Hold round one side, so I've got one little flap up. And if I open it like that, then open it out, put your fingers inside, and press it flat down.
in origami, that's called a squash fold.
Right, so they've got my technical person there. So on that, so that one now that was one like that has become 2 and is folded in. Then we do the same this side. Hold the ones you're not using down because it tends to make it easier for you to open this bit. Hold it down. And where you've squashed it, and you just fold it flat over. So now on the bottom side, I've still got my 2 flaps, but on the other side, where I've folded the flaps in, I've now got 4. Makes sense. And the same the other side. A squash fold, according to my expert over there.
That's a techie.
And
So funny.
this side. I tend not to worry about what they're called. I just tend to play around with my paper until it goes where I want it to. Right, and that's why I think it makes a difference doing the mounting folds and the other folds on when you do. So now we have, lost one. That's right. We should have now 4 on either side. So then, this is the easy bit now. Once you've got it all folded into there, you cut off those white pieces, which sometimes you can do in one go. Depends how thick your card is. It's not actual card, this. It's not paper. I don't know what
It's just
weight
thick
it is,
paper, yeah.
but it tends to be thick paper. Right. So that's what our little tree would look like. So what we do now is we make little cuts in it. It's up to you how big. This is something you sort of find out as you go along. Do about, I think, 3. So you do them, there's about 1 centimetre between the end of the cut and the middle fold. Oh no, I can get 4 in this one. And 1 there. Right, now you leave the top of the tree where it is, and then you get just one of your little flaps and fold it in from the bottom point to the top of your cut. And you work your way up the side doing that. Jane can tell me if I'm doing it right because I showed Jane last week.
She's just said she's actually made another tree.
How did it go, Jane? Okay. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Oh, and Jake's at school, so...
Oh, right. So that's sort of one side. So then you repeat those folds on those 4. And then you make the same cuts this side and fold them in, and you end up with a bigger version.
Isn't that cute?
That's really sweet. And I do believe that you've just done our very first live tutorial. Well done, Leslie.
Excuse me a moment. Would you like to have a look at it? You can
And
unfold
of course,
it. You
can be replayed later if anybody wants to go
It
get
can
their
be
paper.
replayed
So I
later.
will finish this one off, and then
We're now
I'll show
pointing
you.
at Sarita because I want to know what Sarita's doing.
Me? Okay, well, let me explain then. Hold on. I need
You
to
can
finish this
you can
before I
unfold it and
go a bit.
unfold
Okay,
it, have a look how it's
so-
made. It just folds back in.
Right, where'd the book go? Oh, here it is. Right. Do you ever buy these and do you ever color them in and basically you're kind of left with a book full of these and you don't quite know what to do with them? You can turn them into one of these. So basically, it has its roots in tea bag folding.
Which
and
Jane's very good at.
yeah, Jane is our champ, I think, about teabag folding. But basically, that's what I had planned for papercraft today was that.
Yeah.
I can do this anytime you want, though. Really, just give me some notice so I can remember to bring the book. But the key is to find a pattern that can be quartered
Yeah.
equally, right?
Jane
And,
says, give me that book, Si.
You have to go to Lidl and get it yourself. That's where I got mine.
They probably won't have them now, though, will they?
No, because they
don't-
do things by weeks, don't they,
Yes.
at Lidl? But basically, well, I wish I could show you one that was kind of less done than this. But basically, you figure out which bits are going to be shown and you color those bits in, save yourself some time. And then when you go to put them together, you overlap them like this. And then here's another one. So that one goes underneath like that, etc. And you've got your little...
Little fan.
Yep.
That's
And
really lovely.
I was planning on doing sort of a thing where I could alternate and make it go around a full circle.
Ooh.
But I don't think this is the right one to do that with.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to have to restudy my teabag
Will
folding.
it do it? You just haven't got enough? Or?
No, because this, if you look at this, it's weird. It's slightly more than 90 degrees.
It is, yeah.
I thought it was going to
Yeah,
go
but it's not
full
90,
halfway
but
round,
yeah.
but it
No.
doesn't. So yeah, I think...
More experimenting then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
But for
probably
what
going to
it is,
need...
it looks beautiful. It's lovely. Make a nice card as well as...
Yeah, I think... well, I've used some cover stock that I just found in my cubby.
Cool.
And what I'm going to do, because it has some movement to it, and I don't want to stick it flat down, because I don't want to lose that dimension,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a layer of clear acetate, and I'm going to connect it at the corners with some heavy-duty, like, eyelets.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let it fly free, but if it's a notebook cover and I keep putting it in and out of my bag, it's not going to snag on anything if it's got the clear cover on it.
That's a very good idea.
So-
I like that.
Or you can just leave it as is for a card.
Yeah.
It
Is that
doesn't
something
matter.
we might do with Girls' Night In?
I think so.
I think we could
you know,
add that
because
to the
that
girls'
kind
night
of
in.
combines the folding aspect with the adult coloring aspect as
Adult
well.
colouring.
I know. Why
colour-
do they have?
colour
Why do
anything.
we have to make the difference?
I don't know. I colour
Like,
the kids'
if I want
books.
to color Bob the Builder, I'm going to color Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Right. Like, but yeah, it's these small pieces, smaller spaces, and complex patterns. But you know what? Kids can do that too.
They can. They can.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I call it adult coloring, but I always put the air quotes in
Yeah.
because who wants to admit to being an adult?
We just call it colouring.
Yeah.
I like colouring.
Yeah, I like
is
colouring
colouring.
too.
And you know, it's
book,
fun.
Every book my kids had when they were little, it's always got half a book done by mum.
Yeah, absolutely
You
right.
do that side, I do this
So yeah,
side.
it's a really chilled out time, and if you get frustrated with the folding, just put it away, because the whole point of this is stress reduction.
And do
and
some
having
more
a good time.
colouring.
Well, I think we've had quite a good morning this morning. I've got to say, the little tripod that I bought for the mobile phone so that we could do this is working wonders today.
is.
It cost me £1 in Poundland. So anyone else who does Facebook Live and you're fed up of actually holding your phone and it wobbles while you're talking, get yourself a tripod from Poundland or somewhere like that. It works really well. And Leslie's just finished that tree that she was making.
Oh, that's how long it takes to do.
So that was really, really quick. So if you missed the tutorial just now and you've only just joined us live, watch the video back later. Because Leslie actually talked her way through making this Christmas tree to put in our window. So
Any
we're going
problems,
to do that later.
put comments on and I will explain.
Yeah, and that means when I upload to YouTube, I can tag it as a tree folding tutorial or whatever you call them. So yeah, so we're not going to stay on live for very long today because we've got people coming for crochet.
Yeah, we are in our last 9 minutes.
We are in our last 9 minutes.
So they come quick. Mind you, we think
half hour does go quick.
Did we extend it last week?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little, yeah. And I know we extended it a long time, 2 weeks ago, didn't we? That was an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, because we've started doing Facebook Live every single Monday, and we're going to continue with Facebook Live in the new year as well. I was wondering, do people still want Facebook Live during the Christmas break? Because we're open until Friday this week, and then we're actually going to be closed from Christmas Eve right through until Tuesday the 3rd of January is when we come back, and that'll be Nellie is hopefully Nellie will be well enough to come back in.
Yeah.
What I was wondering is, do you want a Facebook Live Christmas special live from my living room or from my craft space?
The dogs.
Shall I do that?
Yeah.
Shall I go live next Monday on Boxing Day?
I would like to see that.
All right, then we'll go. I will go live on Boxing Day.
As long as you're all right.
Yeah, I should be.
Christmas is a rest time for you.
Really? What's
Yeah.
rest?
You know, when you don't do anything, you just click your
thing.
fingers and Mark goes out and cooks dinner and
Oh, he does
brings
that anyway.
it in.
That's every
and so
day,
you
isn't
just
He
it?
does
sit
it
there.
anyway. He's wonderful. He's
Yes, I know
wonderful.
he is.
He
And
really
you-
looks after me. So yeah, so Facebook Live next Monday then, Boxing Day from 10:30. You can do show and tell of your Christmas presents. I'll do show and tell. Yes, Jane. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh, she says stick some gems on the Christmas tree. And Carol is
doing it.
unfortunately at home with a migraine. Hopefully she'll be watching later. Okay, so Jane, you've told Leslie to put gems on the Christmas tree.
Are you poorly, Jane?
Look at
Otherwise,
that.
you get down here and stick them on for me.
Right, Si's just given her these pearls to stick on it. Oh, bless you, Freya. That's really sweet of you. I'll wave to you now. And I blew you a kiss. Mwah. Have a good day at work, Freya. We miss you in the studio. It's nice when you come in. It's nice when anybody comes in, but I do miss Freya. She's a very talented young lady. Yeah. So have a good week. Sarita will be in tomorrow, covering the studio for us. Sue will be on Wednesday. If anybody wants to have a go at deca patching, please let us know before Wednesday so that Sue can bring her equipment down with her. I'll be back on Thursday morning with Sarita. And then Friday we'll be back with Leslie. Are you in this Friday possibly?
I don't think so. I will try, but Mum finishes early. So
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know at the moment.
That's not a problem. So we'll be here up until Friday, and then we're breaking for Christmas. So have a good week. If you've got any tutorial ideas that you want us to try and do, let us know on our Facebook page or private message, and we'll see what we can do. Now that we're all getting a bit more confident with video.
If we don't know how, I'm sure we can, between us, we can find out.
We can work
or find
something
someone
out.
that does,
Yes,
so.
yes. Oh, and I'll be taking part in a public speaking journey training this week with Soness Stevens, who trains TED Talks.
People.
I know. So that